All right, good evening, everybody. What's up? So today's date is now October the 17th. It's a Friday. It's about 11 p.m. here in Istanbul, Turkey. Just got back from a date night, and here we are still working at night. So let's take a look at the market. I wanted to give you a 10-minute update with what's been going on right now. So welcome, everybody. For those that don't know me, my name is Phil, or Full for Philakone. I've been in the crypto space now for three major bull markets and two major bear markets, so 11 years now. Most of you guys know me as a day trader, and my ultimate goal is to try to help you navigate this market, try to minimize your risk, minimize your exposure, and talk about it from the perspective of a technical analysis and charting perspective. So let's jump right into it, everybody. Bitcoin is scary right now, but the good news is that we've kind of bounced at this particular region right over here. As you can see, this higher low is forming and squeezing extremely hard right now. You can see that it's made a few touches already, and it's been going on for about 446 days, this pattern. This squeeze of a higher high into a higher low known as a wedge. And these types of wedges, they tend to break down. They usually break down, or there's a quick overthrow at the top, and then it comes right back down, and it breaks down hard. If you take a look at the entire Bitcoin history chart right now, of basically since early days, what you're seeing is that, well, it's not that good looking. It's an expanding diagonal that looks like on the monthly chart, this higher low wants to break down already over here. Tomorrow will be the record. After the Bitcoin halving event, the longest that we've ever had a bull market is 546 days. Tomorrow we'll have met 546 days, tying the record. After 546 days, you can see in 2017 it lasted 525 days, so about 21 days shorter. We're now not really looking the best, guys. It's looking absolutely horrible. If you take a look at it from the perspective of a monthly candle, this is not the perspective of a monthly candle that looks good in any way at all. This looks absolutely atrocious, and it looks like we're going to be heading into some crazy lows very soon. In my opinion, it doesn't look good at all. Like, based off of EMA, it's still looking all right, but you can see that it's now, actually, I'm not even going to use EMAs. We're just going to look at it from the kernel perspective. You can see from the kernel, which is the main trend line indicator I use, it's just looking horrible, guys. Like, I don't know what to say when people are very bullish right now. Look at this. 4 of these candles in a row. The weekly chart is just absolutely smashing down on the MACD with literally zero recovery. The weekly MACD is on a major slope down. Like, this is how it's looking right now. It's looking like there's a massive descending triangle that wants to break down. I think we can all agree with that. It wants to get kind of down to these regions over there, just like how it's gotten, maybe not that low, just like how it's gotten down there for every bear market. So when the market is dipping into these zones, that's where you want to be buying, right? Like, for example, in July, back in those days when they were very severely oversold, that's definitely where you want to be buying, right? You want to be dollar cost averaging with no leverage, and then it might drop a little bit more, but you're not leveraged, right? So it's really all right. So I really hope that Bitcoin gets to these lower ranges again to have a great reset, so we can get ready for basically the next bull market. I'm more excited about accumulating for the next bull market rather than trying to squeeze out a little bit more juice, at the end of this bull market. That's my opinion. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but just, I'm not going to be bullish in any way until proven otherwise, because what's there to be bullish about? You've had literally a solid, 1,000 days in the bull market. 1,000 days in the bull market, and now you want a little bit more because you're greedy? It's like, come on, guys, be realistic. Ethereum is just taking a nosedive as well. The weekly MACD has now crossed over. There's just nothing to be bullish about. You might believe that institutions buying, government adding into Federal Reserve, these are all bullish signs, but you just don't know what their play is. You don't know what all these people want to do to you, these institutions, these big banks, the government. For all you know, they could be using you as pawns to dump on you extremely hard, and you're their exit liquidity. And because of that, they're just trying to do a great reset to buy everything much cheaper. So I think that the people that are moon boys right now are sheeps, the ones that want to squeeze out a little bit more juice at the end of a bull market. You have something coming to you. It is way better, in my opinion, to have a very conservative approach and just be extremely cautious rather than having the mentality of everything is going to go up. Because if you have that bias, you just don't know how to play your cards right when a bear market does begin. And how am I going to confirm that a bear market will begin? Well, first of all, this massive pattern is going to break, right? On the monthly chart, this massive pattern is going to break down. We're going to fall well below the $103,000 regions. We're going to also fall below the weekly kernel, okay? So the weekly kernel on the monthly, you can see that green line. It's been holding extremely well. For every single bull market, the green line holds very well. And then when it crosses, that's basically where the bear market will begin, right? That's where the official, like, short everything to zero begins. You can see that when it's bullish like that, right? And then it gets bearish here in 2022, right? And then you can see that it's trending well here. But if it does cross over, it's going to look horrible. And then everything can be shorted. The mentality to trade in a bear market is very different than a bull market. And I actually specialize in the bear market, looking for patterns in the bear market, looking for psychology where people is going to believe that it's going upwards, but instead you just end up shorting it instead, and you profit so much in the bear market if you have the right mentality. So in my mind right now, instead of just trying to be moon boy status and look for a market that's only going to go up, I'm already preparing myself mentally to trade for a year and a half, maybe 2 years in the bear market. Because the faster you start preparing for this, the more ready you'll be for it, and the more likely you're going to make a substantial amount of profit. That is why in the next month, I'm going to finally release, for the first time ever, a pure bear market and shorting course of mine that's highly anticipated, and many people have been asking about it. Philakone, why do you create courses and sell courses if you're so profitable from day trading? The truth is because people want it, and also because I want to release high quality content. And let's be real, anything very valuable is never ever free. I hope you understand that. And anybody that values their own work and their own experience, they're going to charge something for it. Not only that, from the perspective of business, which I'm sure that you're all intelligent enough to understand, it's a great way to subsidize even more income. Why not have multiple revenue streams instead of only have one? So because people want it, I will release this bear market course and teach people how I plan to trade multi-millions of dollars in a bear market and make multi-millions of dollars. 80% of my profit is actually from a bear market. I do so much better in the bear market. Everybody knows that I'm a shorting king, and I've highly surpassed many people when it comes to looking for psychology to short a market. So that's what I specialize in, and I'm very excited to release it. But for now, all I can say is you have to be very careful. If you take a look at the market cap right now, it's not going up in any way at all, okay? Actually, we've fallen down. We have now officially fallen below the support point over here, okay? And now we're at the lower support point of the bodies. So it's looking very, very bad right now, guys. I have to admit, it's looking horrible that we can't even stay above the September highs. So this wick was completely invalidated so far because we've retraced more than 50% of that wick. And if you take a look at the total market cap, it's also making an expanding diagonal. See that? Yeah, it's making an expanding diagonal. The total 3 market cap also looks brutal. You can see that we have now, like, we were looking reasonable. You know, it was looking kind of reasonable where we were doing, you know, something like that, right? Now we're gonna definitely get back to here, in my opinion. We've now 1, 2, 3 triple topped at the $1.13 trillion resistance for total 3. So when you say that you're bullish and you're looking at a bull market that's going to continue, all I can say is, what the fuck are you smoking? Because there's nothing bullish about this market in any way. Anybody with any fucking common sense can see that. If you are bullish right now, Your only argument for bullishness is, oh, Federal Reserve, oh, institutions are buying, oh, all these fucking people like Trump son is saying to buy. Like, really? That, what else? Tell me about it from the perspective of technically. What is technically bullish about this? Nothing. The technical factors, okay, if anybody's smart enough to understand this, and what you see in the chart is what you get. The charts don't lie. The charts reflect every single thing fundamental into the chart. Do you get that? Everything that happens fundamentally is inside of this chart, and we see it reflected in the price action. So what the fuck are people talking about when they say that they're bullish? I don't see it. It takes in my opinion, it takes a very high level of stupid to believe that we're gonna continue. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Right now, the way that it looks, from how everything stands, it looks like shit. Unless we break well above the $125,000 region, then I'll be bullish. Until then, because I'm seeing 2 weekly candles that are like this and 4 monthly candles that are like that, there's no reason for me to be bullish in any way. So for now, all I can say to you guys is start studying, man. Start preparing for the bear market, because it might be 1-2 months left of this market, and that's it. And then what are you going to do after that? You're going to finally start preparing and studying for a bull market? Nah, man, study now. For those that don't have my course version 3.0 yet, DM me, okay? DM me. I'm going to try to give you guys a discount on it. Take this course first. It's going to teach you all of the basics that you need to know. And then later, when my bear market shorting course comes out, then you take that after, then bam, man, if you finish this a month or 2 before the bear market started, you will be ready to trade. Not only that, you'll get into my Discord group as well, and we're going to short everything to pretty much the bottom until the next bull market happens. Then we're going to start accumulating, and then we're going to ride out the next bull market, and we're going to make even more money. So have yourselves a great night, guys. I'm going to relax this Friday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now. And by the way, guys, for those that are not in my Discord group yet, all you got to do, guys, like, come join. Like, I got so much resources in my Discord group over here. Like, take a look, man. I got ridiculous video lessons, long lessons, short lessons, trading challenges, libraries of education, a very active group, thousands of members in the Discord group talking about trading. Definitely come join me, guys, if you haven't already. The link is below. Have a good night. Take it easy.